Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today is part 28 of Create a Club. Nothing really to report other than it's been the same old. We have lit the league on fire to start with, absolutely killed it, and then always in that episode around that December, January and February we blow out. It just seems to be the norm. As you can see right now, we are sitting in 8th position. We are well clear of any of this, although this could be a season where you will definitely need 40 points to get out of trouble. You can see here that Liverpool, Tottenham and Arsenal are all struggling. Can't see any of them going down. Middlesbrough and Palace are practically done and dusted, and then it's going to be one of this crew here. But if you look at someone like Liverpool, they are severely struggling. So, it's anyone's ball game. We were up here and in a shout. We're now 10 points off the top of the table. We've got lots to do. We just suffered a loss to Manchester United from memory. We've got lots of work to do. What's frustrating for me is that we just appear to be doing the same things. Everything we're almost getting there, and then all of a sudden it's just not quite working out for us. Let's just have a look, see how Cratton Matcher is doing at Wolfsburg. He's doing well for him, in all fairness. He's doing quite well. Not had a bad career. I'm intrigued by this. Okay. Alright, we've got City at home in the FA Cup. Been another draw. We've got one of the best players in the world in this fella. Absolutely phenomenal. We need the rest of the boys to be playing catch up with him. Not expecting to go through here. City are a force. That's exactly how it worked. Erling Haaland, back from injury, sends City through. Unfortunate, but it's a case of so be it. We realistically really need to crack on and try and sort this league position out. I somehow need to find some absolute crackers of players. Sadabastov, left winger, lots of clubs interested. Doesn't really seem like someone I will be too keen on. Okay, we've got Liverpool up next, who are sitting on the brink of the relegation zone. We do have games in hand. Look at Leeds United, they have really turned that round. They were below us, what, a couple of games ago? Yeah, Brighton, Liverpool and Tottenham. Kind of feel as though I need to maybe see if I can nick some of their players or something like that, or someone that's sort of gone down or coming up, or some really good players in the Championship or something. I just need to find something to help the club really start progressing on. Well, joint favourites. Okay, so they're pretty adamant in Jeremy Doku is asking to leave. Okay, it's a consideration. It's not something I'm gonna just go straight bang into. Alright, come on. As much as I love my club of Liverpool, I want to see us bury them here. Oh, it's just all going wrong. It's all going wrong. It's going to be another season where we're going to be just stuck in 10th position. Just hasn't been any real progression. It's just very, very close to being very good, but not quite. Goals have dried up. We're not playing very well. We just need that little bit more. And yet again, I think I said last time, I just feel as though the defence is just not good enough. We brought in a better goalkeeper. We got a good centre half in Brennan. As I say that, we go and still 1 away from home at Chelsea, which kind of evens up for us losing to Liverpool there. Seaman man of the match. He's made a big difference in my opinion. It is a case of, you know, top 10 is good. I mean, realistically speaking, we have the club stature of Wrexham, which is the club that we overtook. So, you know, we can't expect loads, you know, but we just need more money into the club. We need to spend it wisely. I am improving the squad, yes, and it's taking a long time now. I just kind of feel as though if I got into Europe, it would really help me push on and be able to probably attract better players. Right, we've got some recommendations now. Slurred yes. He is one man that I am definitely interested in without fail. More so than Doku. Augustine Benitez. Okay, he's got a big contract at Inter. There's an optional fee. He hasn't really set the world on fire. He does have 5-star potential. But it doesn't mean too much. I think Slurred would really improve instead of Almeida. Or Rodgers for that matter. Right, let's bury Tottenham here, please. Let's put them down. Got to stop losing at home. Good win. Good win. It does put us back up there, but one thing I do want to have a look at. So, I am, first off, obviously, overall, we are sitting in 7th right now, which is I'm happy with. Have a look at our away record. Look at this here. You know, that's good. And then, let's have a look here. Look at this. That's not good at home. We concede a goal. You know, look at that. That's pretty good. But we're losing, and we shouldn't be. And you know, it says here, like, look, first half of the stage. Look where we were. 19 games, 37 points. 30 games, 11 games, and it's been 11 points. I think I've just worked out. It's nowhere near good enough. Second half of the season, we just struggle. We just struggle, unfortunately. And please don't get me wrong. If if we miss out on Europe, fine. But we actually have to finish 8th or 9th. Finish 10th it's not good enough in my opinion. One thing I am going to look at very, very quickly is on my short list. Malang Sarr. We're going to remove you. He's wanted by 2 clubs. He's wanted by Tottenham as well. He will definitely improve my left-hand side. And I think that's what I need to do. I just need to improve little bit by little bit. It's got to be fullbacks as well. I feel as though my midfield have got 3 really good versatile defensive midfielders, sort of all between, I'm going to say 3 to 4 stars. All my attacking players are sort of 3.5 stars onwards. We will offer you a contract, Josh Pritchard. Like my centre halves are now getting up there towards 3 stars. Wolves away. I've just got to hope for a draw. You know, Lehman's 2.5. He hasn't really progressed. Gordon's back and forth. It's just losing them games just like that. They're really killing us that we're back down in 9th. What a shame. I mean, don't get me wrong, it is not over yet, but it's not looking great. And Santos has gone on a really bad run where he hasn't been playing very well lately. Yeah, look, wants to return to form. You have a look at his form here. You know, we're looking here at goals. Right, so, and this is back at Christmas. So, if you look around Christmas, 1, 2, 5 goals, and he hasn't scored since the start of February. That's not good enough. And, you know, you look here, it's not been good. So we need him to pull his finger out of his arse at the minute. He's got to do better. Always pleased to see Paul score for his country. No change there. "50 best kids in football." This is where we get an opportunity just to see what some of these young kids are like. Because if there's any absolute crackers that are worth not a lot of money, I will be definitely considering to snap them up. Without fail. I appreciate I'm scouting a lot of players here. And rightly so. Is this gonna work for me? It will now. You know me, I love a Brazilian. Let's leave it at that. Because there's going to be a few. Ah, nice to see Luis Roberto. Still sitting there at 5 stars, which is nice. Massive game incoming against West Ham United. Literally massive. Look at this guy. He could do something for us now. I will add him to my shortlist. Only thing is he is at Lazio. He's got a lot of potential as well. We will add him to the shortlist. There's some really good players here. Whew. Yeah, there really is. I've picked out some beauties, so much so. I'm going to go back and I'm going to have another look. I swear I've looked at him before. Anyone that likes a Milan, is there really too much point in looking at them? It's just about finding the right players at the right price. And normally from teams like someone like Slavia Prague, and you look at someone like, oh, he's actually contracted to Blackburn. I like to look at that guy. That could be a sort of something I really wanted to go for. Right, okay, so look at this guy. His contract's ending. He could be a free goalkeeper now. Oh, I've hit the wrong button, as always. These guys are not normally too great, but you never know. No nonsense centre half. What nationality is that? Ah, okay. Right, that will do. Good price on him. Jefferson. United. Liverpool just risen up to 12th out of nothing. It could even be more than 40 points here to and you still get relegated. Which is pretty mental. Big game incoming. I feel as though if we are going to progress as a club, we need to be look at the potential on the guy for that compensation, providing he wants to sign, and he doesn't. What a shame! What a shame! Right, get this game done. Win. Santos, score a goal, please. Score 2. He scored a goal and we won. Hallelujah. We've moved up to 7th and it is tight. We'll have to say, I'm pretty sure the Carabao Cup final would have been long gone, wouldn't it? Goal and assist for Zaire Emery, good lad. So Man City. Okay. They are heading towards 10 yellow cards for Carlos Contreras. It's good to see 3.5 stars there for him. He's still at 5 stars. So that's really good. Just showing me that my midfield is 100% shored up, which is exactly what's needed. 6 games to go. What is my running like? Well, it's not bad, you know. I don't know who I got last game of the season. Okay. Do you know what we've got? I think we've got a reasonably good chance here. We've actually played everyone that's super tough. I mean, Newcastle are, you know, they are winning for the league, and Leicester are up there as well. But with like, in regards to what I will still even to this day call like the top 6, we've played them all. So we've you know, we can get 10 points minimum. 400 games. Brighton are favourites. Get out. Brighton are on the verge of relegation. Don't let it be us that allows him to get back out. I'll take a point away, but really I need 3. Yes, we got it. David Lehmann. Now, he don't score many. Yeah. As a matter of fact, it's his first goal for the club in the league. That's a pretty big win for us, as it sees us into 6th. 5 games to go. We are only 4 points off from Champions League football, and I'm not thinking about that. A team can only take so many L's until it moves. 4 in a row. Yeah, a look away record is about right. Well done, Lehmans. So, I think if we end up with roughly 60 points, Middlesbrough are gone. Yeah, if we end up with about 60, I don't think we're going to be in profit this year. Oof, 49 mil, but in all fairness, a lot of that is the Hendrick money. And I think in the end, the Hendrick money has worked out okay for us. Still not much to show here. It's only Schledel up there. I'm still not even sure if he'd want to join us, if I'm going to be completely honest. I would very much like England to buck their ideas up and try and get that. Not even for me to try and finish 5th, just to try and ensure that I get Europe. I'm pretty sure top 7 will guarantee me Europe. I can't see how you wouldn't give it to this guy, if I'm honest with you. He's been phenomenal. Still, we set 101 million clause. Kind of need Liverpool to get knocked out of that. Oh, okay. Well, realistically, we need Leicester to win that. From the way that they're going. Man United Rykov. Okay. Is that the same Rykov I think it is? Is it Julian Rykov? It is. Wanted by a lot of good teams. He's unhappy. The promise to convince him to renew his contract has been broken. Transfer listed for £65 million. He hasn't done much. Dani Olmo is going to Sevilla. Just trying to see if there's anyone worth having a little look at here. it's getting to a point where I don't really know many players because we're getting that far into the future. It's all mainly regens. Right, the director of football can deal with that lot. I'm actually going to offer this guy a contract because he looks reasonably handy. Done. We are even money favourites. Come on, let's punish them. We're on the verge of in a relegation battle. It's not going to be easy. We just got to win. Oh, it's a late goal. Oh, it's killed us because Leeds have won. Killed us. And they've got a late goal against Tottenham. Damn. I think if we'd have won that, I'd have really fancied the top 6 there for the season. Now it's kind of looking like maybe 4 points. I can't see me getting results against Newcastle and Leicester, unfortunately. So this needs to be a win. Anyone else? No, that's the 4 you keep recommending. Yeah, that's fine. Wow, that's really good, that is. I actually love to see that yeah, Emery has won Player of the Month. And we come third in Manager of the Month. We could have had a really good chance of, had we won our last game, we could have got Manager of the Month there. Okay, so this is a big game now. Really needs Santos to be picking up. He's got 20 goals, but he scored 9 goals after like 3 or 4 games. He still only scored once in 3 months. It's not been good enough. Carlos Raimundo is 5 appearances away from 20 appearances. Blimey, they have flown, they have. Absolutely flown. Make good profit on him. He did play a fair bit in last season. Alright, come on. Have to win this. You win this, you give yourself every opportunity. If you don't... Oh, good win. Good win. Puts us 7th. And realistically, that could ensure us a top 8 finish. Could. We're not out of the running for Champions League yet, but more or less. There we go, we've secured what will be our best finishing position. Rodgers is out for the season. Shame as he was man of the match in that last game. Barcelona boss, having a look at Dennis Seaman. Okay, he's got a relegation, a release clause of 101 million. If you want him, you've got to be prepared to pay the dough. Right, we've got Leicester up next. So the positive news is that every season we have got better. And we have recorded a top half finish, which has been passed, which they are going to be happy with, which is good enough for me. Okay, so Leicester have just lost to Arsenal. Liverpool are starting to show up. City are really pushing on from 5th. They've probably got a bit of an advantage over Leicester now. Okay. Okay. I was going to say, hopefully that's not for too long. I'm shocked that he's actually set at 3.5. He's much better than that. "285 league appearances for us. Absolute stalwart of a player. And he's still very young. As I said previously, the only remaining player who started at the club. That's how far we've come. I'm definitely interested in this guy. Samuel Lino. He's a Brazilian, is he? We like Brazilians. Going to be interesting to see with Santos where he's going to end up on his potential. Okay. I'm expecting to lose, but we need a point. Oh, that is massive. Absolutely massive. Jesus Santos, it's about time. We're still in 7th, but we have secured the top 8. And the good thing is here is we have the advantage of goal difference over Chelsea. See, they have already qualified for that. See, it's looking actually very good for us. Okay, 3 more points will actually see us in Europe, I believe. Newcastle haven't got the title yet, but I believe, I'm not sure if I read that correctly or not. No, definitely need a win. Brighton having a look at Nunes. He has a release clause, does he? Problem is, I forget 95 million. Got a couple of clubs interested in him. Brighton and Frankfurt. He's actually found himself on the bench a fair bit, to be honest. Still wanted by Tottenham. Lucas Eisman. Striker, 3.5 stars, 5-star potential. Newly signed. I did just see another one there as well, actually. Ismael Bello, Spanish international at Real Betis. Doesn't look a patch on Frazal. 14 players called up for international duty. Thierry Emery's not really been involved too much. Almeida. Newcastle are favourites. Transfer spend. We're only at 15 million. Manchester City, £246 million. Makes you sick to your stomach. Good to see that Contreras is sitting at 3.5 stars. Can we spoil the party? No. Almeida puts us in hell getting sent off, and then Isak scores in the last minute. Isak is the top scorer in the league. Only just over sent-offs, but disappointingly we lose there. We are still sitting in 7th, only just with Chelsea. We could... A lot depends on this last game. Chelsea are away at Liverpool. Did I just say that right? Leicester win the FA Cup final. Is that Ruud van Nistelrooy? It is. I swear his name was never spelt like that throughout the years. We've got Southampton away now. I need Newport to do us a favour. Just seeing another name that I like. Nika Iliev. What's your report like? 3 stars? They're 17th. Can they go down? They can if Brighton win and they lose. I must admit, there's a couple of Southampton players I'd very much like to have a look at. Anybody else? No. Carlos Contreras. 28,500. 80 minimum fee. So he wants his wages doubled. Make this 100. I'll give you 60k. Done. Try and at least price my players out. Wage to ratio. Right, so it's all down on this. We can finish, according to this, anywhere between 5th and 8th. Let's see how this goes. A win will get us at least top 7. And it is a win. Gabriel scores. Schledl up scores against us. 7th place. Chelsea lost to Liverpool, did they? If I could see it. Oh no, they haven't played. Why haven't they played? Interesting. Well, Chelsea need to win by about 3 goals now, I believe. Brighton have fallen. Yeah, they got to beat Liverpool by 3 goals. Carlos Contreras has been left out. World Cup squad's Endrick, who has finally been, look at that, 10 caps, 16 goals. Okay, 2.3 million, 76 million. Not really any different. In the World Cup, we've actually got 7 players. Right, here we go. Don't even mind if Chelsea win. Let's just check out the stages. We've scored more goals. Look at the difference there. 45 goals conceded has made a big difference this season. See, everyone's guaranteed. Not us. It's all on this game. 1-1. Does that mean that we finally qualified for Europe? Wow, we have. We have qualified for it. What a mental season. Very pleased with that. Pretty ridiculous. $27 million players inducted. 2 players, so Buena and Jesus Santos, both on the bench. This is our official best 11, which I probably wouldn't disagree with. Maybe Dan Hap not being in there, but then I wouldn't know who would go in there. So if we actually have a look at the history and we have a look at the best 11, you have a look on based upon statistics. I'm not surprised Santos has gone in there because he's overtaken El Ganado. But Wanner, 40 goals, Ben Doak, yeah, I think. I mean, don't get me wrong, Josh Koroma's done alright in all fairness. He's still out in China, I believe that is. But when you have a look on a whole overall scale, you know, Hendrick nearly made 300 appearances for the club. Thierry Henry, the only man to play over 300. I think that's a fair assessment of the club. I think there'll be a few people that will be in it, coming into that very, very soon. Best 11. Side of 2022, there we go. Look, so from the start, Warren Thierry is the only player at the club. Anyone retired? Just Cameron Borthwick Jackson. And as you can see here, it's going to show all of our seasons. So, of course, we've won games more. When it comes to goals, it's actually our least goal scoring season. The big notable for me, the difference to go from 20 goals by bringing in Dennis Seaman. And points wise, you know, it's been brilliant. Santos comes in second, 1 goal behind Isaac. Frazel, English player, young player of the year, I believe for a second year in a row. Been brilliant. So what do they want? Challenge for it. Top half. So they actually want me to go all the way in Europe. Yeah, we need to be looking at our back line here. We're going to China for pre-season as well. Gonzalez gets himself a new deal, which is nice. It buffers up that release clause as well. £100 million. The board have announced plans to build a new stadium, and they are in process for searching for suitable sites and possible investors. We need to accommodate a bigger crowd due to the high demand. This will not be a smooth process. There will be some time before plans can be finished and put into action. Griffith showed a lot of promise at one point. It didn't work out, and unfortunately, all of these guys not really good enough for the club. So we will set them on their way. There's probably an easier way to do that, but I did it that way. So, success this season, 7th place, better than the previous season, and we made Europe. It's phenomenal. Really, really pleased. Now we need to push on, go forward, and improve the side. And that is what I will be doing from now until the start of the season in August, because that is the end of today's video. Can't say much more than over the moon, pleased with how it's all worked out, and just thinking 8 seasons, because that's what we've just finished. We've finished season 8. I am pretty sure it's season 8, which took us 4 years to get to the Premier League, and we've been in the Premier League 4 years to get into Europe. And to be realistically honest, we were only 5 points away from actually qualifying for the Champions League. So, on a whole, very, very pleasing. Now is an opportunity to go and try and win something. So, if we can do that, it'll be phenomenal. So that is the end of today's video. Please give us a like, please subscribe if you haven't, and we'll see you next time with some new players and a new season. Have a good day.